The Narendra Modi 3.0 Sarkar is gearing up to amend the contentious 1995 Waqf Act. The decision has already triggered a political maelstrom in Delhi. But in Tamil Nadu, a village which 2 years ago became the victim of the Waqf Board's alleged land grab is still waiting to get clarity on the status of land ownership of its people. This is the Thiruchenthurai village in Tamil Nadu's Tiruchirappalli district. It is home to 7,000 families. Most of them are Hindus. In 2022, these villagers were in for a shock when they got to know that the Tamil Nadu Waqf Board had claimed the entire village to be its own property, including this ancient 1,500-year-old Shiva temple.
This village was in the midst of a controversy back in 2022 when the Waqf Board claimed that almost an entire village, 480 acres of land in this village belonged to them. And in fact, in the 480 acres of land, this very old 1,500-year-old Shiva temple that which we are looking at right now also comes. And in fact, the lands that belongs to the temple, the land that belongs to the people living here, and in fact most of the people living in this village are also Hindus is what was reported back in 2022.
2 years later, the villagers living in this agricultural hamlet are still wary. They do not know what to expect next. Can the Waqf Board still continue to claim ownership over their land? If so, will the new amendments that the Modi government is planning to bring help them?
2022ல இந்த பிரச்சனை ஆரம்பிச்சது. வக்ஃப் வாரியம் வந்து உங்களோட நிலத்தெல்லாம் வந்து அவங்களுக்கு சொந்தம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. அப்போ நீங்க நிறைய போராட்டம் பண்ணீங்க, நிறைய பேர் அரசியல் தலைவர்கள்லாம் வந்து உங்களுக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன ஆச்சு? அந்த நிலங்கள் வந்து பத்தியே
வந்து எதுவுமே சொல்லலைங்க மேடம். அதை பத்தி அந்த இஷ்யூவே கிடையாம பண்ணிட்டாங்க. அதை பத்தியே பேசுறதுக்கே இது இல்லை. கலெக்டர் என்னமோ அதை பத்தி நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கிறோம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னதோட ஆஃப் ஆயிருக்குங்க மேடம்.
ஓகே. ஸோ இப்போ வந்து அப்போ வந்து என்ன கலெக்டர் எங்ககிட்ட என்ன சொன்னாரு அப்படின்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, இந்த பிரச்சனை நாங்க சுமூகமா தீர்த்துருவோம், இதுக்கப்புறம் இந்த பிரச்சனை வராது அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருந்தாரு. வக்ஃப் வாரியத்து கூட பேசுவோம், பேச்சுவார்த்தை நடத்துவோம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருந்தாரு. அதுக்கப்புறம் உங்ககிட்ட வந்து நீங்க பட்டா வச்சிருக்கிறதுனால நீங்க வச்சுக்கலாம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்களா? ஏதாவது ஒரு
சொல்லலப்பா, ஒருத்த கூட ஒன்றும் சொல்லலப்பா. சொல்றோம்னு சொன்னாங்க, அவ்வளவுதான், சொல்லவே இல்லையா. நாங்க பாட்டில் இருக்கோம்.
சென்ட்ரல் கவர்மெண்ட்ல பார்லிமெண்ட்ல வந்து இதை மாத்த போறாங்க அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் இருக்கு. இது வந்தா உங்களுக்கு என்ன நல்லது நடக்கும் நினைக்கிறீங்க?
எங்களுக்கான இடத்துக்கான பட்டா பூர்வீகமா கொடுப்பாங்க, அதுக்கு கொடுத்தா போதும் மேடம், நாங்க நிம்மதியா இருப்போம். அதை பத்தி இந்த இதுவே இல்லாம பேச மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. 2 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி பேசுனதோட அப்படியே ஆஃப் ஆகி கிடக்கு.
And right now they are saying that when the issue happened, the collector and the other officials had promised them that these lands would not be taken up for grabs by anybody, including the Waqf Board, and they can continue to live here. But there was not any final decision that was taken upon it, and they are still awaiting that they would get a final answer, a solution to their problems.
Thiruchenthurai village's story is just one example. Here's what the 1995 Act enabled the Waqf Board to lay claim over.
They can also stake claim to a Gurdwara, and they have in Yamuna Nagar in Haryana. That is not all. They can also stake claim to a government building, which is what happened in Surat. The municipal corporation headquarters were said to be Waqf property. The municipal corporation supplied 8 documents to oppose this claim, but lost the case. Not just that, viewers, the Taj Mahal, Sunni Waqf Board, believe it or not, said that Shah Jahan gave them Taj Mahal, registered Taj Mahal as Waqf property in 2005.
Over the years, Waqf Board became India's 3rd largest landowner after the forces and Indian Railways. It owns over 8,72,292 registered properties that are spread over 8 lakh acres. Their land has more than doubled in just 15 years. The amendments to the Waqf Act have been long overdue. The arbitrary powers given to the Waqf Board led to multiple instances of land grab that caused suffering in the Muslim community itself. Government sources say they have decided to reform the act after extensive consultations. The focus will now be on process and transparency in the Waqf Board. Isn't this a move to uphold secularism in its true sense? With Varshini in Thiruchenthurai, Bureau Report, Times Now.
Let me now go across to my colleague Varshini, who has brought us this report from Tamil Nadu. She's joining us live at this point in time from Chennai. Varshini, good evening. It is just, one example that you have brought for our viewers. Like this, there are many such examples where innocent people, like these villagers that you spoke to, are waiting to get back their own piece of land, perhaps. And that's the reason why amendments to this act are the need of the hour.
Well, absolutely, yes, because what is very shocking and what is very worrisome to see when we talk to these villages is that the uncertainty of their, lives, their lands or their properties, because for them, the villages, the people who live in the rural part of the country, all that they, look forward to is owning a piece of land. And finally, when they think that they have it, for some people, it was something that they have bought with their life savings. For some people, it was something that their ancestors left for them. But now when somebody else is claiming ownership for these lands, that is what is very shocking to see, because they are telling us that for the past 2 years, right from 2022 when this issue started, they had zero clue about what is going to happen, and even till date they're living with this uncertainty whether this land is going to stay with them or go back to the Waqf Board. And that is what is the saddest part of the situation. And maybe if this amendment is coming into place, the lives of such people could be made better.
So clearly they are now seeing hope with this news coming out, but we'll have to wait and see when this bill actually is introduced in the Parliament. Varshini, for the moment, appreciate you joining us with all of those details. Viewers, Times Now also spoke to Tamil Nadu Waqf Board Chairman Abdul Rahman, who said that an attempt is being made to weaken the strength of the Waqf Board. He called it a BJP-led conspiracy and also added that in the village of Thiruchenthurai, the Waqf Board has documents to prove that a portion of the land belongs to the Waqf Board. Listen in.
We feel it is a kind of conspiracy from BJP party to establish the protection and safeguard of all Waqf properties all over the country. Like other places in Trichy also, there are some places, there are some villages. Some places were occupied and encroached by some people. And we are having documents to prove that it is belonging to Waqf. Other than there are so many other properties also available in that village which are not belonging to Waqf. So we are claiming only the dedicated in the name of God, dedicated property in the name of God.
And with this, we will slip into another very, very short break, but there's lots lined up for you on the other side as well on Breaking Ground. Stay with us.